With the 23rd pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Evan Engram, tight end, Ole Miss.
Well, there's happy times for Evan Engram in Powder Springs, Georgia. The Giants have really added some weapons, guys, on the offensive side of the ball this offseason. They get Brandon Marshall, and now they get a guy that can catch, Mel.
And he's not a tight end. He's a wide receiver / tight end. He's 6'3 and a half, 235 pounds. He's got length. He ran a 4.4 240. You think about a guy with good strength as well, 22 reps. So his blocking is just okay. He needs to get better there. You can flex him out. Stayed for his senior year, which was a wise move. Now he's a first-round pick where he would have been a second or third rounder. You see that 4.42 speed there, outracing defenders to pay dirt. Consistently stretches the deep middle, gets easy separation. I tell you, he'll lower his pads and take on would-be tacklers. Evan Engram, John, we have talked a lot about this kid and what he's capable of doing in today's NFL with the mismatches he can create, moving him around. He's a guy, forget just tight end. He is a wide receiver type player coming into the NFL. Eli Manning will love having this kid. Very consistent catching the football. Had a great Senior Bowl week down in Mobile and then did a phenomenal job at the Combine workout.
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous calling him a tight end because he never lines up tight on the end of line of scrimmage. He's a slot receiver. He's a guy you can detach. If you put his height and weight on the screen, he's the same size as Brandon Marshall, the man that they just signed. So clearly another weapon for the New York Giants. Eli Manning's got to like it. The man has a 36-inch vertical and a lot of good awareness.
Yeah, well, for the sake of the stat that I'm going to give you, I'm going to call him a tight end anyway. Look, the Giants tight ends averaged 7.7 yards per reception last year. That's worse than the NFL. Just worse than the NFL. They need more production in the middle of the football field here. And look, they could have used offensive tackle. They could use a running back. They could use a bunch of things to still make this offense even better. But Evan Engram is a matchup nightmare. You talk to people in the SEC when they played Ole Miss, they said this was the guy who scared you to death. This is a guy who will tear your defense apart. This makes the offense in New York all the more dangerous.
What up, TTC and Giants Mafia? All my Giants Mafians out there. It's your boy Rayvon from Virginia. Friday morning, after round one went by yesterday, I like the pick. Evan Engram out of Ole Miss, tight end. Man, it's a lot of Giants fans that's kind of on the fence about it because everybody's more worried about getting a traditional tight end. If we was gonna go, tight end, they wanted somebody who could block, so forth and so on, or we was gonna go offensive line, or they wanted a linebacker. And to be honest with y'all, seeing the way that the chips fell yesterday, everything went beautiful for us yesterday, man. In my eyes, everything went absolutely beautiful. All the cornerbacks that came off of the board, which we don't need. Quarterbacks, fucking Evan Engram pretty much is what I was thinking about, yesterday as far as us being in position and having a lot of depth on the team. He was a luxury pick. We got to take after, there was some things that happened just like last year, right before our fucking pick. Fucking Jared Davis goes, fucking Gary Bowles goes. Everybody that we was fucking sitting there, looking at. We could have taken Njoku, but there was something about Njoku and Reuben Foster that, Mark Ross and them obviously did not like. And I trust Mark Ross. Mark Ross has done us, a very good job over the years that he's been with us. So I trust Mark Ross. And if they seen something and there was a red flag and something, or they just had to pick between one of the two, and they figured that Evan Engram has the better upside. Now, with that said, Evan Engram, everybody knows from the Giants Mafia, he ran a 4.42 at his Combine 40. He has a 36-inch vertical, and he's highly compared to Jordan Reed. So what we did right there was we had Rhett Ellison already as a blocking tight end / fullback, whatever you want to call him, H-back, whatever. Evan Engram is going to spread the fucking field out. We had problems scoring in the red zone last year. We had problems with the middle of the field last year, being able to get vertical in the middle of the field. This should allow for us to be able to do that. If you have Brandon Marshall on one side and you got Odell Beckham on one side with Shepard out there and Engram, who the fuck are you go? Who you gonna send help to? Who are you gonna send help to? It doesn't matter really right now who you send help to, because if Evan Engram gets a short pass, he can take it long. If Odell gets a slant, he can take it to the house. If Marshall gets the ball inside the numbers, I'm pretty sure he could take it to the house as well and break a tackle. So it's looking very interesting, man. You know, there was other spots, of course, that we probably could have harped on, but in Reese we trust. I'll take that pick. I'm not one right now to sit there and do too much, putting my opinion out there on him and trying to down it. Right now, he's a New York football fucking giant. And what we're going to sit here and see in these coming, this season and in the coming years is the fact that, was that pick worth it? You know, he was projected to go in the second round, but they clearly seen something, and I think I see it too. Like I said, how many fucking people before, they said the same thing about Jordan Reed and, certain shit. He's comparable to me, like Jordan Reed, or I could say even Mike Evans from Tampa out there. Very comparable to, both of them too, but he said the same thing about Jordan Reed when he fucking came out of college. And after the Redskins got him, look how many fucking people in the fucking league wish they had fucking Jordan Reed. So this shit is going to be very interesting, man. Now the Redskins, they made a good pickup yesterday, and they got Jonathan Allen. He dropped in the draft. I guess it was his shoulders is the reason why he dropped so far to the Redskins. Nobody in the NFC East had to move yesterday and trade, and I'm glad we didn't have to trade either to get the pick that we got. So we still got 6 picks left. Like I said, the Redskins patched up the middle yesterday with a pretty good pick. We'll see how that goes for them. The Cowboys and the Eagles, y'all fucking kill me. The Eagles fans, Eagle Speed come out with a video, number 1, coming out talking about Derek Barnett and all this shit. None of you motherfuckers was talking about getting a defensive end at all at the first round of the fucking draft this year. Y'all talking about corners, running backs, all these sexy picks that y'all wanted to fill these spots and these holes. Well, y'all still got them holes. I understand the draft is just started and y'all still, we just in the second round, but no way you gonna sit there and tell me that Derek Barnett was the fucking person that y'all was sitting there and motherfuckers is happy about that, like y'all were expecting that. But that was completely unexpected as well, just like our fucking pickup was. But I do think that Derek Barnett is a good player, very good with his technique, as far as being on the end and using his hands. He's undersized, but he's quick. He's agile, and he's strong. He's strong at the point of contact. So, I'll be interested to see what they're going to do with him as well. They have Vinny Curry. They got fucking Brandon Graham and fucking, they're loaded, basically, still. They was already loaded. They got Chris Long, Fletcher Cox, of course, but they are loaded over there in Philly right now with getting a defensive end and Barnett the first round. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. The Cowboys, they think they did something, but y'all really didn't do shit. They went and got Taco Charlton from fucking Michigan. Good all-around defensive end. Not exactly sure what he's gonna fucking be on y'all fucking defense. I thought y'all was still waiting for fucking Randy Gregory, but I guess fucking not. Y'all did need a little bit of depth there. Y'all went first round, even though I would have really expected for y'all to go fucking somebody in the secondary in the first round. But really, to tell you the truth, believe it or not, there's a lot of players still out there as far as cornerbacks that they can pick up in the secondary still, just like the Eagles. And I think they can do an admirable job for a NFL team. So, with that said, we got round 2 and 3 tonight. Round 2, it's a lot of players still out there. The headliner of round 2 right now is Dalvin Cook. I'm not sure who's on the fucking clock first. Is it Cleveland or is it fucking the Packers? I'm not fucking sure exactly. But yeah, man, there's good players for us. Everybody, as far as Giants Mafia, man, let me know what y'all think as far as who we should go for in round 2. I'm all for going for, if he drops to us, like a Zach Cunningham. I like Tyus Bowser, I think his name is, or Bozer, from Houston, linebacker. He basically, I like him better than Zach Cunningham, actually. So, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna, actually beef up the secondary some more in the second round. If we're going to actually take a chance on one of these tackles, the only one that I can think of is Antonio Garcia. That they would take a chance on. Anything else would be a major project in the second round, and I think that would be a mistake. We've got our tight end, so I'm looking at linebacker. I'm looking at linebacker in the second round, and I think we can get a good linebacker in the second round. And I think also this second and third round, even though we didn't trade up in the first round, this second and third round right here is more favorable for us to be able to do some trading if we're going to trade and get some players. That we seen a lot of teams trade yesterday, and there was some ridiculous fucking picks given up by some teams to move just one spot or a couple spots. They're giving up picks from this year and future picks and first round picks and all types of crazy shit. So I'm very happy and glad that we did not get fucking involved in that shit right there. But yeah, we still holding our fucking ground, man. Well, we got the 50, I think it's the 55th pick or some shit like that. I don't know, 55th, 53rd, whatever the fuck it is. But I'm pretty sure they're going to do their research. And depending, again, on how these chips fall, man, we might trade up or we might just hold our ground and just get us a good fucking player. But I think it's going to be linebacker if we can help it. That's the only thing that fucking makes sense to me, man, is linebacker right now. Any of the quarterbacks right now that I think that they were considering other than Kaya is, pretty much off the board. I don't think we're going to take a big chance on what's that one guy from California, Webb Davis or something like that. I don't know his name exactly, but I'm not sure. I don't know too much fucking about him, but it does sound like he's a pretty good quarterback. But I'm still not looking to go into quarterback as far as being a fucking Giants fan, man. I don't want no quarterback just yet. I don't think it's that fucking time to be drafting a quarterback that high with Eli on the roster and our backup now being Geno Smith. Hopefully he makes the team because he would be a damn good upgrade over Nassib in the years that we had Nassib and fucking Johnson. So with that said, Giants Mafia, y'all already know what to do. Your boy Rayvon is at work, about to get back in here and fire me before the white man fire me for what he hired me for. Hot damn it. Beautiful day out here. Rounds 2 and 3 is the night. I think it started at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So y'all tune in, man. We getting stronger. That pick yesterday was a very sexy luxury pick that we picked up. And I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to work beautifully. It's just going to make things that much harder for motherfuckers that's trying to get their hands on Odell in the division. You're not going to be able to sit there and squarely have help over the top or fucking send help from linebackers and all this other shit. Y'all motherfuckers go get y'all wigs motherfucking peeled back. So I'm going to get back in here, man. Y'all already know. Get with me. Rayvon from Virginia. Gone.